Welcome to the channel. This is Clarityempress, the Empress of Clarity, here to do a collective energy reading for my collective. I hope everything is going well for you. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Comment in the comment section. Let me know if the reading resonates with you. Check out my shorts. Go to my page. Check out my shorts. Subscribe, but check out my shorts. Also, any community posts. I try to post what I feel is helpful information for various people of all kind. If I find it interesting and helpful, I share it as much as I possibly can. Alright, we're going to get into the reading. I don't know what's going to come out, but we're going to see. Sad news. So there was a dog that entered our lives about 2 weeks ago now. Or almost 2 weeks ago. I think Thursday will make it 2 weeks. And he sadly was hit by a car today. You know, we gave him love where the whole neighborhood was a little skittish. He was tiny. I don't know why they wouldn't, but we gave him love. We let him in the house. We bought him some food for his dog type. We're getting ready to schedule his first appointment. We got him checked for a chip just to make sure he didn't belong to anybody. And he's gone. And it was no one's fault. Well, the driver, I don't know what happened. But, yeah. So there's that. So, you know, I say all of it to say life is very fleeting. And if you have the ability to love on the people that love you back, do so without hesitation, without reservation. Love on those that love you back. You know, like a lot of people in this neighborhood didn't love that baby. He didn't deserve what he got. And we tried our best to love him, and he was a little feral. He wanted to do what he wanted to do, and he didn't like to be on a leash, so he kind of put himself in that position, unfortunately, because he was untrained. But he did not deserve that, you know? Alright. So, Spirit, give me a message for the collective. We're going to get right into it. I just want y'all to know you need to love on anybody. Your animals, your people. Love on those that love you back. Because you never know. Today and tomorrow is not promised. It's really not. Alright, Spirit, give me a message for the collective. What do they need to know? What do they need to know or be aware of? Patience. Tell me more. With the Divine Feminine. Oh, okay. I don't know what we talking about here. Change. Oh, okay. First time I ever heard that one. Okay, so what I heard Spirit say about reinvention is somebody is showing changed behavior. Meaning there's an apology with changed behavior. Somebody wants forgiveness, but they're changing their behavior. Okay? Reinvention. But there's some sort of pause in the connection. And there's a lot of contemplation. Maybe it's the contemplation on how to change their behavior. I don't know. It could be the Divine Femme. So this could be a Divine Masculine reading, meaning what is up with your Divine Feminine? Let's see. So we got patience, Divine Femme, reinvention, regrets. Alright. Tell me more about patience. What do we need to be patient about? What does someone need to be patient about, Spirit? Somebody's in contemplation. Somebody's scared. So I feel like collective, you're being asked to be patient. You were being asked to be patient with someone who was scared, who operated in fear. Somebody operates also in shame and regret. Somebody also operates in pride and ego, which usually is a result of shame and regret. So the divine feminine feels like family, or this is a family issue. Tell me more. Reinvention material world. Somebody's trying to build up their money so they could appear different, come through different. It could also mean that somebody's trying to have something to give back, or they could be very materialistic, but we'll see. Tell me more. I think I'm going to go 3 layers deep with this one. Yeah. Somebody regrets that they didn't refocus their energy. They regret that they did not change course. So whatever direction that they were heading, they did not change the route that they should have. It's like somebody was at the crossroads and they just said, I'm going to just keep going this way. Instead of, I'm going to take a chance this way, I'm going to just keep going this way. And they regret that decision. Tell me more, Spirit. Also, I'm getting someone might have been abused, because this patient here is given a child's energy and fear. This is also given like the boogeyman. And when you think the boogeyman and the child, you think molester or something like that. It might have been in the family. There's a lot of secrets involved. Pause in the union though. Okay, what's the bottom of the deck for contemplation? Oh, so somebody is contemplating excuse me, a third party situation. Yeah, so somebody decided to keep going in one direction and not the other. Alright, tell me more, Spirit. What is keeping this person in fear, Spirit? Crying. Somebody was crying. Like purging and trying to... Somebody's trying to heal a lot of old emotional wounds. So there's a lot of tears involved. 808 when I said that. Tell me more, Spirit. There's destruction of the family. Damn, what is going on? What is the story? Oh, some of the family secrets that were kept is destroying the family. Oh, chills when I said that. Wow. Tell me more about reinvention and material world. Somebody's materialistic. Tell me more. These clouds don't operate like they used to. New direction. Reinvention, material world, new direction. I feel like somebody's coming away from a family situation and they're focused on their money. That's the new direction that they're going in. So somebody's trying to come out of their emotions. Excuse me, I'm putting my blanket on because I keep getting chills. Somebody is coming out of a family situation or in a family situation, but they're redirecting their time, attention, and focus on money. That's the new direction that they're going in. Okay. Tell me more. Yeah. Somebody's... Okay, so this divine feminine was supposed to raise her vibration. But she could have been a victim in a family situation that causes her to act in fear. This could be her. This could be you. Take it how it resonates. I feel like this is for This message is for Divine Masculine for a change, which is interesting. Tell me more about union and pause on the union. There are signs. Bottom of the deck. I feel like somebody was slowed down, intentionally slowed down in this connection. Also, I feel like somebody is misguided, shown a lot of options, and you know, you ever play that game, pin the tail on the donkey, So, you know, if you've never played, I'll explain it briefly. Is that it's usually played during birthday games. When I was a kid, we used to play it at birthdays. I don't see it much ever anymore. You literally put a donkey picture on the wall. Usually came in a birthday pack, and you would get a paper with something sticky on it, and you're supposed to pin the tail on the donkey. Meaning, what they would do is blindfold you, spin you around a couple times, and then say, okay, find the donkey and put the tail on it. And I guess a lot of times they would give you a prize if whoever came closest to the back, you know, the butt of the donkey to put the tail on. But you can imagine that if you were blindfolded and somebody spun you around and said go a certain direction, you're going to be discombobulated. You're not going to really easily go that direction because you've been, you know, handicapped. You've been, you know, your eyes are closed and you've been spun around. So given the way these signs are, I feel like somebody is confused as to which direction they should go. But it's like they know the direction that they want to go, or they know the target, you know, what they want to hit, with the action that they want to take. You know, again, the person blindfold knows they want to pin the tail on the donkey. But now there's been some added drama in the mix, spun around, blindfolded, and they kind of got to grapple with, well, where do I go from here? What do I do next? Somebody was purposely and intentionally confused. Like somebody just, they didn't want this person to have a good idea. They wanted somebody to be discombobulated. They wanted them to be to struggle with doing the task or taking the step. They wanted them to be confused as to where to go and how to get there. You know, do I walk? Do I drive? Do I take a bus? Do I take a train? Do I take a plane? Like they want this person to be very confused as to what their next move should be. So there is a karmic individual, a third party, that's trying to slow somebody down. That's where pause is. They want to pause a union that's destined, and by confusing them. They wanted this person to refocus their energy on material world, go a different direction. Don't go that direction, go this way. So it's like if you're gonna leave, don't go there, go here. You know, somebody is just trying to stop somebody from elevating with the vibrations here. And this person's a regret because of that. Somebody wanted to stop them. And somehow I feel like stopping was allowed by being allowed. I mean, you can refuse the blindfold. You don't have to play the game. You understand what I'm saying? And I feel like somebody said, "Oh, play the game, okay." And they, all right, I'm going to confuse you. And that's the only way you're going to win the game is if you let me confuse you. And this person was confused. Tell me what. Oh, that was quick. So we got the Nine of Wands. And now the Nine of Wands in reverse is somebody giving up, but that's part of the purge. Somebody's trying to give up what's making them fearful. Maybe they were patient with something that just ended up not panning out. Patient with people, places and things, you know, family, trying to just hold out hope. Tell me more, Spirit. Excuse me. Yeah. So this divine feminine kind of feels stuck in a family situation that's falling apart. So she's kind of, I'm getting somebody caught up in drama, chaos, and conflict. But it's being destroyed. Like there's no love there. There's no peace there. There's no happiness, no joy. It's full of sorrow. It's full of stress. And she's caught up, and it's supposed to be family. So this could be the family of origin. Like I tell y'all sometimes it's the family of origin that is some of the biggest problems. Our deepest wounds come from them. Check out my shorts. It talks about a little bit about that. Yeah, somebody's anxious, trying to be successful where they are. Somebody's trying to, I heard somebody's trying to prove something, and they a bit anxious about doing so. Also, with the destruction that's coming up, somebody might be anxious for money to stabilize them. So maybe they need money for a place to stay, or to keep it going, like pay gas in your car, pay your insurance, whatever. Somebody is struggling. Somebody does regret the choices they made, the direction that they took. With the Lover's card in reverse, somebody made a bad choice. And that's why the challenge is to raise their vibration. Because wherever they are, whomever they chose to be with is of a low vibrational energy. Tell me more, Spirit. Temperance, yeah. So this situation involves patience once again. It involves somebody having to pour back into themselves to heal themselves, to get sober, of the mind and of the body. To also acknowledge what's real and what isn't. Like to not delude themselves. That's what I'm getting. Like when I say what's real and what isn't, to not delude themselves. Yeah, it also, somebody is taking action to end a third party situation. To let go. They're contemplating how they're going to end. Like I feel like somebody's coming to a realization of what needs to be over with. What they need to end. How they need to end it. Tell me more about what they gave up, Spirit. That's too many. Tell me more about what they gave up. Woo, fighting, fussing, lying, cussing, all of that. Somebody gave up trying to win at all costs. A situation that wasn't meant to be won. Oh, Lord. Somebody had patience. Like they was sitting there waiting for something to turn around. They was hoping and wishing and, it's like, I think it's going to work. Somebody had some really blind faith on a unhealthy situation. Tell me more. He over there doing too much. Justice. Oh, okay. So I feel like the destruction of the situation is justice. Karma. Somebody's getting karma is why it's being destructed. And if it was abuse, like I mentioned, somebody could be in court about it, or somebody could just be being held accountable by the universe for it. And when you're being held accountable by the universe, that justice is bittersweet. It's sweet because you get what you deserve, but it's bitter because, wow, what happens to the person is horrific a lot of times. And this somebody is like, I'm also getting somebody was trying to play Jones. Tell me more. It's somebody directed by their family to work on money. They're trying to distract somebody from going a certain direction. And I feel like that direction is somebody from their past. So maybe even all the family has history with this person, but this person, they're trying to redirect somebody from going back to their past. So this divine feminine. 2 more at a time, please. There we go. Somebody regrets the drama. They made a bad choice. Put somebody in competition. Not raising a vibration. Not refocusing their energy. Well, I'm going to put you out. He is running around like he crazy. In and out. In and out. Oh my gosh. So this is a sad story, y'all, where someone they start off the reading crying, they end off crying. So what I'm getting, oh my god, this boy. Yeah, and I get it. I get it, Spirit. I get it. Alright, so I was getting ready to say is that someone kept trying to do the same thing over and over again, but expecting a different result. And it didn't result in anything different. It still ended up in heartbreak. It still ended up in them being stuck. It still ended up requiring patience. It still ended up in them crying. And they're very confused about their step because, again, they've been spun around on their head. They recognize somebody that loves them and they can love, right? But confused as to what step they should be taking. I'm turning on my heater. I hope y'all can hear me okay when I turn up this sound. Hold on, y'all. Bear with me. So, with the death card, it's the third party's influence at this person that causes them to repeat mistakes, go in circles, right? Like I said, they spun them around with the mask on. It's the third party that keeps this person going. Take action now, but they hitting and missing because why? They not really matching their target. They grappling at straws. They over here on the wall. They over here. They next thing you know, they face the table instead of where they supposed to put the tail. They can't hit their target because they got cycles with somebody. This person is keeping them in constant chaos and conflict, destroying them, messing them up, building them back up, building her back up, whoever. And it's giving that Iceberg Slim kind of vibe where, you know, he talked about in this book, and I'm only quoting Dave Chappelle's version, is when he wanted more mileage on the hoe, the other pimp told him, you need to whoop her behind. That was the psychology, is to whoop her behind and then build her back up as if you weren't the one that broke her down to begin with. Therefore, she would be more loyal to you and keep working with you. This is the kind of energy I'm getting. Now, I don't know if somebody picked the person out, but it is that kind of psychology used to abuse somebody in whatever way was abused and then keep them in cycles, competing. And this has been going on since childhood, or it involves somebody from someone's childhood, or just very deep in their past. I mean, we got a history together. You know what I mean? So there's some type of history, and then it still ends up with this person crying. So they don't get relief because they keep repeating the same mistake. This person has a pride and ego issue out of this world. They haven't quite fully had a dark night of the soul. This relationship, what it did though is destroy a relationship, cause somebody to break up, maybe even get divorced. The judgment here. But somebody was stuck on doing it their way, and their way was the same way they've always done it, and there's no change. So that's why the death is in reverse, because somebody's resisting the change that they should have. Yep. And they stay in their head with contemplation. They stay in their head. Whatever this is always contemplating. What's my next move? But they can't get out. You know why they can't get out their head? They don't have no help. They're not talking to anybody around them that's logical. They're not getting any counseling. You know what I mean? Whether it's clergy, whether it's a licensed therapist, whatever it is, they're not getting help for what they need. They're sitting in contemplation, and all they can think of is the same thing that they've been doing. They think they refocus, they think they go in a new direction, and they don't. They think they're reinventing themselves, and they don't. This is like somebody who has four main interests, and they cycle those four main interests. So I don't know. For example, a musician. Let's just use a musician. They want to make it big one day. Somebody told them to play the saxophone, and they play four musical instruments very well. They play the sax, they play the trumpet, they play the drums, and they play the violin. Something like that, right? So somebody was like, oh, you know, you do excellent playing the violin. You know, try it. You're going to make money. This person will do it. It doesn't make them money. Because they haven't tried it. They're not consistent. They're not willing to be, right? So then they go to a sax. Because somebody told them sax make more money than violin players. We don't know if that's true. I'm just making it up as I go along. Hear me out. So they can play the sax. They do a gig or two. They quit. I'm going to play the drums. Well, drums come dime a dozen. Drummers, excuse me. But they just know that they're going to do it. They try it. It don't work. They try the trumpet. It don't work. So this person is trying the same exact tactics, same exact marketing line of time, timeline of doing things, and they don't see results. They don't see success because they haven't given any real effort to potentially see success and efforts. So this person cycles. They keep doing the same thing over and over again with the same results. The problem is the universe will eventually get tired. This person also is starting to give up with the 9 of Wands in reverse. So it's like at some point something's going to give. It's not going to keep. They're not going to be able to keep repeating themselves. I heard eviction notice. I don't know. I heard bike. I saw somebody getting off a bike. What's that? That's strange. Take it how it resonates. But yeah, I just feel like there is something coming, but this person is confused as to how to obtain what it is they want to obtain. They want love, and I think ultimately that's the goal, but they keep repeating the same steps over and over again, and it's not adding up. It's not making sense. It's not getting them anywhere. With pause here, they're not getting anywhere. Whoever this is, I don't know. This reeks of inconsistency. It's not giving what I gotta apologize for, but somebody was pretty darn ambitious with the 5 of Swords. And it's also leading to heartbreak with the Ace of Cups in reverse. I don't know. It's like, what was this person thinking? Or what? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Somebody was thinking they something they shouldn't be. They were thinking something they shouldn't have been. They were thinking something that wasn't progressive. Let's just repeat, rehash. Same suit, just reheated. Tell me more. Wow. Yeah, they need to stop worrying. Worries in reverse. Tell me what. Oh boy. Yeah, there's a lot of blame going on. That's part of the destruction of the family. Yeah, somebody is very immature with humor. Yeah. Challenge and the lesson, they should have been of peace, and they weren't. Okay. Pause for the cause. Alright, alright. Yeah, so the challenge and the lesson was peace. This person would rather put people in chaos and conflict, in competition, squabbles, drama, arguments. So this person wasn't showing up in peace. And they not honest. Wow, bottom of the deck. Guilt. They're not honest and they are guilty. This is what this person is regretting. Fear. Wow. Alright, so listen. Don't worry about this person. Like, don't worry about this person. You understand? Different from don't worry about them, like, don't care. I'm not saying that. I'm saying don't worry over this person. This person, unfortunately, maybe this divine feminine or masculine, you take it how it resonates, is not honest with themselves, okay? The sphere of influence around them is extremely toxic and confusing. And they blame this person for a lot of things that's not in their control. And this person also blames themselves for things that are not in their control. This person keeps cycling, and they will continue to cycle with these people until they can't anymore, which I feel like is starting to come to an end. Yeah. They're not honest, and that's what they have to work on, is honesty. They expect something from others. There's an expectation that people will give to them. Like them. I don't know. Support them in some way. They're not honest with themselves. Whatever they had in the past wasn't none of that. And now they feel guilty for not changing or resisting change. Also, they are in a cycle by themselves, I feel, because I don't see the divine feminine in these cycles. Divine masculine, you either. So, somebody got to work on their honesty. You need to not worry about what goes on with this person. Let them worry about themselves. This requires peace, and it requires maturity with humor. This person don't take enough seriously with humor at all. They don't take things seriously. And that's part of the major problem. If they keep giving what they give, they'll always get what they got. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's... So your person feels guilty. The person said, I could write a book about all the lies, the secrets, the betrayal. The star energy is here. Come in Aquarius, tell me more. Ooh, anger is here. The scythe, I'm not scythe, the whip. Somebody angry, but they also could be very crave a lot of intimacy. Best way I could put it. Oh yeah, this is a burden. Oh my God. This person regrets making the choices they made. But again, it was like they were spun around with a blindfold on and told to go a specific way, only to keep getting the same results. Like they just, Tell me more, Spirit. This is a child or involves a child. Time is ticking, yeah. It's almost like this. You're standing on the edge of a forest, right? And somebody spins you around blindfold and say, go this way. That'll be the quickest way to, I don't know, whatever destination you want to be at. And the person proceeds to go that way, but they keep getting spun in circles as they go. They keep getting spun around while they go. But the direction that they felt like they should go, the direction that spoke to them the most, was the opposite direction. And it would have got them to their destination quicker. So this person cries over you. You may have known this person since childhood, or they may have a child involved in this whole mess. But I'm feeling it's more of a, they may have known you or the situation since childhood. This whole situation is a burden. This is why they regret it. And the whole situation is their choices, right? The choices that they make. This is what they regret the most. Not you. What they chose to do in this connection. How they chose to leave it. How they didn't work on it. How they played around or caused nonsense. They chose what they chose. And they got what they got. Also, I see with honesty, there's trust issues now. Because you don't trust this person. Maybe they told you they weren't going to go a certain way and they went anyway. Trust issues. And now timing is a major factor. With all these time clocks on this card, timing is a major impact on this situation. But with this being a cuckoo clock, they might surprise somebody when they pop out. But bottom line is, it's a time thing with this person. Maybe they feel like they're out of time. Maybe they feel like they've wasted time, which I do see here. But it's a time thing. You gotta take it how it resonates. But somebody wasted a whole lot of time. Tell me more about the book. Okay, so that's the divine feminine is who they want to write. Okay, yeah. So you might be wanting to express your feelings about a divine feminine. Okay? That's the object of desire. Tell me more. Yeah. Confusion. Yeah, somebody's angry and trying to get their head clear. Ooh, there's a lot of struggle here. The mountains. And a new arrival with the child. Somebody's not honest about a child or a pregnancy of a child. I don't know. There's a lot going on here. Oh, let me see the bottom of the deck. Yeah, and a lot to examine. That's what Spirit's saying. It's with the magnifying glass. It's a lot to it's a lot going on here, and there's a lot to examine. There's a lot of guilt, Lord. Guilt, regret. A lot of pain. I can turn this off now. A lot of pain. A lot of trauma. A lot of uphill battles. a lot of dishonesty and mistrust, crying, purging, healing that needs to be done. Sheedy, weedy, weedy, wees. Alright, I'm gonna pull one more deck only because I want to hear what these messages got to say. So stop comparing. So that somebody was comparing you to somebody that just wanted them to stop continuing and caring about you. Apples and oranges, y'all very different. Make waves. Somebody's worried about looking foolish. That's that pride and ego. That's where somebody's afraid to look a certain way. And I guess not just in public, but publicly. Invite your fears to Tia. They got to get over their fears. Speak their fears so that it desensitizes what fear does to them, from them. Tell me more. Celebrate your love. That's a challenge and a lesson, is how to express and celebrate love. Tell me more. Believe. So if you've been challenged with celebrating your love with somebody, breaking cycles, breaking those ancestral contracts that are harmful to them, somebody needs to believe that they can have what they love, be who they love, be with who they love. It says there's magic all around you. Open up to the wonders of the universe. Notice the connections and the synchronicities. Follow your feelings and believe with all your heart. We successfully manifest our dreams when our feelings are in alignment with our plans. Yeah. I don't know. You gotta have to believe that something good can come out of the rubble that this all is. But there is somebody repeating cycles and patterns, and they show up from the beginning of the reading, in the previous energy, and they show up at the tail end. There's new rival. Somebody's coming. I feel like it must be. I ain't gonna pull this right. It must be. Hold on. Somebody is karmic. Somebody is karmic. There's this third party here, so it gotta be them. But tell me more. Dance. Somebody's a lover of music and knows how to dance. And they need to get out more. Because otherwise you're absorbing somebody's chaos and conflict energy. Time to break free from the mold. Time to release all of this and let it go. Alright, so that's the reading, y'all. I'm gonna let that go. Where y'all gonna have to figure out this mess. I feel like it's one mess. I don't know if I'm gonna upload it or not. If I do, you know, you gotta take it how it resonates. That's all I got to say. Damn. It's a whole lot that could happen. A whole lot has happened. And a lot of the ending, I should say, the previous energy is mirroring the most recent, the most likely outcome. So that tells me this is a major cycle someone's going through. Perhaps pray for your person that they may learn something this time. And pray for them, but don't worry about them. Okay? So take it how it resonates. If it don't resonate, don't take it. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Comment in the comment section. Let me know if any part of this resonated with y'all. Alright, peace.